Toronto is filled with people from all over the world, and our streets hold stories of those who built this city, but not all of them are well known. That's why one new walking tour in Blake Jones is reminding Torontonians of our rich Black history. Between 2007 and 2019, outdoor basketball nets were removed from schools in the East End after 6 p.m. You might remember local youth in Blake Jones protesting the decision. Lanrick Bennett Jr. says the removal was a way for the Toronto District School Board to stop Black and other racialized kids from playing. So he came up with a plan to raise awareness of local Black history. Here, This Black History in the East End is a free guided walking tour. It spotlights Black figures in the area.
We're going to take a walk. Having events like this with massive crowds or even a person is the starting point of having bigger and better conversations about how anti-Blackness has more or less just been a thing throughout society. I put it on Facebook.
Led by Bennett Jr., the tours began on August 2nd. Guest speakers include Luke Galati. In 2019, Galati advocated to bring back basketball nets to his alma mater, Earl Grey Senior Public School.
The area has a lot of Black residents, and I think sometimes their stories don't get amplified as much as they deserve. I also think that, through exploring Black history, you're also learning history of other people too.
From Leslieville to Riverdale to Blake Jones, the walk brings to life the stories of activists Thornton and Lucy Blackburn, journalist Marianne Shadd, politician Lincoln Alexander, and many more.
I am always very interested in learning about my local community and some of the histories that I never learned growing up in Ontario. And it was a great opportunity to, listen from somebody's lived experience and getting the backstory on Lincoln Alexander, who is rarely mentioned.
Bennett Jr. hopes to guide more walks in the future by asking local residents for more stories that need to be shared from the ground up.
This is my little corner of history that I'm trying to give stage and space to. But when I was in school looking at a history book, there were no Black stories. There was nothing that centered on the Black experience. Living out in the East End for nearly 15 years, I'm still learning stuff about what goes on here.
Signing off, I'm Anita Lee of the Green Line reporting with City News.
You want to join us?